There's a cultural earthquake rattling the Phoenix desert, and it's pulling the floor out from under everything we thought we knew about the divide between hip hop and the MAGA movement. This isn't just some random crossover. It's a high stakes, historic moment of pure defiance. You've got Nicki Minaj, the undisputed queen of rap, standing shoulder to shoulder with Erika Kirk, the widow of a patriot who was taken from us far too soon. They're standing there together to declare a new kind of allegiance, and trust me, it's sending massive shockwaves through an establishment that thought it had these boundaries locked down. The industry didn't see this coming, and they're terrified. The energy inside that Phoenix Convention Center was something else. Electric, sure, but it felt heavy too. You could feel the ghost of Charlie Kirk in the room, the man who started Turning Point USA only to be tragically cut down. Everyone thought the movement might stumble without him, but his widow Erika didn't just step up, she kicked the door down. She brought out a global icon, but this wasn't the Nicki Minaj the media has spent years trying to box in. This was a woman talking about her faith, calling out the systemic rot in Western leadership, and being brutally honest about the heat she's taking just for having the guts to think for herself. She didn't sugarcoat a thing, describing our current politics as a literal battlefield for the nation's soul. She got real about the irreversible procedures and the conditioning being shoved down our kids' throats, and she didn't blink while calling for a return to the values and the family units they've been trying to dismantle for decades. Look, the night wasn't all smooth sailing. Things got tense and, frankly, a little weird for a second. While Nicki was talking up the current leadership, she called Vice President J.D. Vance an extraordinary figure, but then had a massive slip of the tongue. She accidentally used a term implying lethal force, calling him an assassin, before she caught herself and tried to walk it back. It was a gut punch of a moment, especially standing right next to Erika, whose husband was actually neutralized in a calculated act of violence just months ago. But Erika is a total pro. She didn't let the moment spiral. She steadied the ship and steered the talk back to why we were all there. National renewal. Awkward? Yeah. But the heart of it was clear as day. Nicki was praising the handsome and dashing leadership and held up Vance as the kind of role model the next generation actually needs. It was raw, it was unscripted, and it proved just how high the stakes are in this new alliance, where every single word carries the weight of a national tragedy. The knives came out the second she walked off that stage. Within hours, there was a full-blown, coordinated hit job to wipe Nicki's digital footprint off the map. The mainstream media and the loudmouth sections of her fan base went into a total meltdown. We're seeing reports that she lost millions of followers in a single night. Though, let's be real, the platforms probably cooked those numbers just to make it look like everyone hates her. Then, on December 24th, she'd had enough. Nicki deactivated her Instagram, basically telling the traditional industry machine to go to hell. It's a total digital blackout. She's refusing to play along with a system she knows is built for ideological conditioning. For Nicki, being a patriot cost her the cool status in those elite Hollywood and New York circles, but she didn't care. She chose the traditionalist path, even if the corporate gatekeepers are doing everything they can to neutralize her influence. We aren't just watching a speech, we're watching the birth of a whole new cultural front. The plan to silence anyone who dares to disagree in the entertainment world just hit a brick wall of pure conviction. Erika Kirk isn't just running a political shop anymore. She's building a sanctuary for everyone the elites have targeted. By bringing Nicki into the fold, Turning Point USA just proved this movement is breaking out of the usual boxes. When the queen of rap starts mocking people like new scum, her words, not mine, you know she's done playing the industry's games. This is a direct hit against the monoculture. Losing a few million followers is a tiny price to pay when you've got the integrity of people who actually give a damn about the country's future. The alliance between a rap queen and a grieving widow is officially the biggest threat the establishment has seen all year.